Alright, welcome back to a special episode of D&D Movie Time. In today's episode, we're going to keep this kind of short so we can get on with it. That'll be a joke for later. Anyways, today is Easter Sunday, so happy Easter Sunday to everybody. And, one of the things we like to do every Easter is watch a movie called Ready Player One. And today's movie, which you see next to Cora, is related to Ready Player One. It is one of the tests that Parzival has to go through. I believe it's during the final challenge. He has to play through the entire movie as all the main characters in each scene. And he has to remember all the lines perfectly. So basically he has to play through the movies. This is a movie, I will tell Cora this before we get started. This is a movie that this group heavily inspired Saturday Night Live or any other skit show. These aren't skits exactly. There is an ongoing story, but you will notice that a lot of actors in it are the same actors used over and over and over again. Some of this you might have seen before in memes and stuff. I'm not sure. You could tell us when we're doing the review part if any of these were memes. But, alright. With that said, we're going to go ahead and move on and we'll watch the movie. Because, like I said, Cora doesn't know what movie it is yet. But she does know it's a movie. So, alright. We'll see you guys after the movie.
Bye.
Once in a lifetime, there comes a motion picture which changes the whole history of motion pictures. A picture so stunning in its effect, so vast in its impact, that it profoundly affects the lives of all who see it. One such film is...
Very good, thank you. Yes, thank you. Next, please.
Once in a lifetime, there comes a motion picture which changes the whole history of motion pictures.
Yes, thank you. Next.
Once in a lifetime!
Go away.
What?
Next.
What's wrong with my voice? My voice is alright, my brain is wrong.
有时候，有一部电影可以把整个电影的历史起来改变。
That's more like it.
库鲁萨瓦的《Seven Samurai》就是这样的一部电影，还有《Ivan the Terrible》，其余的都是平常的电影，像《Herbie Rides Again》、《La Notte》和《Monty Python and the Holy Grail》。Monty Python and the Holy Grail 有许多滑稽的。If you do not open this door, we shall take this castle by force.
We're knights of the round table, we dance where we're able. We do routine to call a scene.
故事紧张。
One day, lad, all this will be yours.
What, the curtains?
还有一些不花许多钱的危险张面。
What makes you think she's a witch?
Well, she turned me into a newt.
但是和 The Seven Seal 来比一下。这部电影就非常幼稚。No. 所以，如果您是一个知识界记的小家伙，您也喜欢傻笑什么事，也不能更招。Monty Python and the Holy Grail， 看完了，来这里吃便饭。
All right, Cora, so you just finished your first experience watching Monty Python's and the Holy Grail. What was this movie about?
I honestly have no idea. This movie was confusing.
What was confusing about it?
Everything!
Well, I mean, it's set up in a way where it's sort of a bunch of skits, one right after another. Like a Saturday Night Live type deal or something. But there is an ongoing story of Arthur, who is trying to gather the Knights of the Round Table. Then once he has the Knights, he gets a quest from God to go seek out the Holy Grail, which will be something that'll come back around in July when we do the Indiana Jones movies.
What?
Yeah, the Holy Grail will be one of the Indiana Jones movies too. So, but so it's just a bunch of different segments that all lead up to their journey to try to find the Grail. And like I said, in the book Ready Player One, there is in the final test, Percival had to reenact the movie from each main character's point of view. So whenever it was in a different segment, he was whichever main character having to reenact the movie word for word. So like in the beginning, he actually was the role of Arthur, and he had to go through the coconut seed being Arthur and getting all of Arthur's lines correct. So, and this is quite a long movie for a comedy, so that's a lot to remember. Even I have seen this a bunch of times. I couldn't remember every little line from this movie. But, alright, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll give our final thoughts and scores. See you in a minute.
Bye.
In the shadows, the tale unfolds. The guardian loves, the story holds. Shame the ordinary, thrust in the light, to fight the darkness, to make it right. Chosen by fate, path unknown, to rise up as more than just skin and bone. Oh, guardian of the light, stand strong and proud in the face of darkness. Rise from the crowd with every spell cast. Let the magic ignite. Shame the new Santa brings hope to the night. With whispers of magic, he steps through the door. In a world of wonder, he yearns to explore. Secrets lurking behind every charm. To wield the power, he must stay warm. The North Pole calls, the winter inside. For the spirit out of joy, he must learn tonight. Oh, guardian of the light, stand strong and proud in the face of darkness. Rise from the crowd with every spell cast. Let the magic ignite. Shame the new legacy lives on in the heart of the light.
Alright, Cora, starting with you. Monty Python's and the Holy Grail. What would you give this movie?
5 out of 10 is pretty good, but like 100 scenes were going at the same time. You got the Holy Grail. You got a castle full of ghouls, and women, stuff.
Gospel Anthrax?
Yeah, that. You got
Where they broke the fourth wall?
multiple times. I'm okay with the Muppets breaking the fourth wall because that's what they're made to do. But this, like I said, with 100 things going on at the same time.
At the same time, what?
There are 100 things going on, okay?
What'd you think of Arthur?
I have no idea.
Now, earlier in the review part, I talked about the fact that Ready Player One, the book, had a big section about this movie. But there's actually a reference to this movie also in the movie of Ready Player One. So, Cora, who is your favorite character?
I don't know, awful.
Arthur?
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite segment or scene? Like, which of those scenes, like, you really loved it, which was really funny?
Probably like the Deathbirds where like there's this goblin that asks 3
Old
simple
man.
questions.
He wasn't a goblin, he was an old man.
He looks like the goblin to me.
What is your name?
Cola.
What is your quest?
This video.
What is your favorite color?
Purple.
Okay, off you go.
Meanwhile, the next guy. Last question. Where's the 6 pillow talks?
I honestly thought your favorite scene would have been like the witch. She's a witch. She turned me into a newt. I got better. Or the knights who say, "Nee,
Yeah, that was my second
you
favorite.
shall bring us a shrubbery."
That's my second favorite scene.
You were laughing like this at the movie.
Me. Me.
Or the French taunting.
Eh.
Your father was a hamster and your mother smelled of elderberries. Now go away or I shall taunt you a second time.
Eh.
Or I thought your absolute favorite scene would probably be the one with the bunny. Is it behind the rabbit? No, the monster is the rabbit. Or the hand grenade. Pour the pin on the count of 3. Thou shalt not count 4. And thou shalt not count 2, except to immediately be followed by 3. 5. Thou shalt not count. But we should probably get on with it.
Get on with it.
Get on with it.
Yes, get on with it! Get on with it!
So anyways, I guess go ahead and moving on to my score then. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd actually give this an 8. I mean, this isn't I mean, I do enjoy watching this from time to time. I enjoy watching people react to it. I've been waiting for a long time to show this movie to Cora. I thought she'd like it a bit more than she did. Maybe it's just one of those types of movies you gotta watch a couple times. And I don't ever think it'll be like her all-time favorite, but I think in time she will enjoy watching it. I'd have to say probably one of my absolute favorite scenes is either the French taunting or the Black Knight scene.
Neat.
Just a fish wound. I'll have the other all. What are you gonna do? Bleed on me? Alright, we'll call it a draw. I made videos. A couple videos where I put images, like clips of Full Metal Alchemist to the audio of Monty Python's and the Holy Grail on one of my other channels back a really long time ago when I first did anything on YouTube. So if you ever want to check those out, I'll put a link to it in probably above Cora's head.
Wait,
But
can you show me after this?
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. This is one I enjoy, and the reason I picked to do this special thing for Easter was, like I said, because every Easter we sit down with dinner and watch Ready Player One. And by the time this is going to be coming out, we've probably already done that. So, I mean, we're doing this earlier in the day, but by the time I get it edited and put up on the channel, we probably already had dinner and stuff, because this will be coming out at night. One of the few times I do a night release, so. But, alright, with that said, we will see you next Friday to continue with our last video for Alien April.